My user template is my effects paradigm. Basically, I load it whenever I'm going to be working inside the Force only and not with an Ableton Live set. It sends reverb and echo to synths. It sends reverb and echo to drums. It has some stutter. It has a high-pass filter that sweeps in and adds some delay to the main signal, main output. And I have everything set up with different bus groups. So if you want to know how I'm going to do all that or how I made this template, just leave me a comment in the description. Leave me a comment below and I will show you how to do it. Right now, we're going to load up some synths. So let's go to load places. Okay, my hard drive's called Force. I'm going to go down here to, inside the Akai Force Tech House expansion. I have synth samples here. We'll open that and okay, just loading a bunch of random synth sounds. Let's see, how about hybrid neuro project? No, let's go to the synth packs. Beautiful. Pretty synth and brass. Okay, let's get some kinetic. These are moving samples. Love it. Okay, bass, bells, gongs, and chimes. That's pretty weird. Bass. Okay, all these sound high-pitched. That's because I grab synth notes whenever I'm sampling from whenever I'm sampling synthesizer sounds for use in Keygroups when it's just going to be one note and I'm not doing multi-samples, then I grab something at C4 or C5 just because pitching synths down doesn't degrade them as much as pitching them up. And also if I record them nice and high, then I don't lose any space. I don't lose any, let's say if I record at C5 in 1 second, then C3 is going to be 4 seconds, right? So it's if I pitch it down, I gain some time. So that's why I do that. Let's go to the matrix and let's add a key group. And in this key group, let's add some of these samples. Go to note. Okay, let's change the note configuration by holding shift and note, and let's change this to start on root. Scales is good. Let's do it in E minor because I'm thinking about adding some guitar. But okay, another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to global and I'm going to pitch these. Like I said, I already pitched them. I record them really high. I'm going to pitch it down 1 octave, 12 semitones. Add a little bit of envelope. Okay, and lastly, in the mixer, I'm going to go to the I/O, and I'm going to change this to subgroup 2, which is synths. In my the way that I have subgroups. So subgroup 1 is bass and subgroup 2 is synth, subgroup 3 is drums, okay? And the interesting thing about that is that my drums, anything more, subgroups 4 through 8 are added as necessary for vocals or effects or something else I might want to send to a submix. But right now, this is where we're at. So back to Matrix. I'm going to make a copy of this across the board. Actually, I'm going to turn it down because my key groups are very loud compared to the rest of everything. And I'm going to copy 4 times. So I have 5 versions of this. And right off the bat, I'll leave that one alone. The next one, I will add a different sound. And then next one. Next one. That's nice. Let's give us some more. Last one. Okay, let's go down an octave. That's a pretty good bass, actually. If I end up using this for a bass, then I'll just change the subgroup that it's going to. I'm going to mess with these. And change the colors. Okay, now I'm going to add a drum program, and I'm going to load from my Snow Metal Dirty Drums. Actually, those are great. How about number 5? And then, you know what? I think that I'll add another one. And this one, I'll put the Tech House drums because I really like those. Load Tech House synths and drums. These 4 squares here, that shows you individual drum programs. So Tech House drums and load. Lots of samples. Okay, once again, I gotta go in here and send these drums to sub 3. And then in the mixer, go to master, effects. If I go over, you'll see that sub 3, which is drums, I have a limiter on there. And I want to give it some gain. I want it to barely start to reduce. Looks like I'm getting some messages on the Facebook. Anyway. Okay. All right, let's okay. Cool. Okay. Obviously that is a bass, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to change that to mono, and I'm going to go in the mixer, and I'm going to send that bass to sub 1. Okay. Sounds pretty good, but maybe a little loud. Maybe I'm going to change the voice on that. Beautiful. Okay. Boom. Try that with a different voice too. Beautiful. Let's add some filters to that. Drive. Let's that is not a good sounding synth. It's okay, maybe a little out of tune. There we go, let's try that one. That's not bad either. Maybe give that some boost in a second. Mixer. Now, performance. Now see, we have a couple of basses, I think. That bass line there is competing with the others, with the other one.